So what's up, Dragon Brood? Today we're going to be taking a look at an Abzan deck that happens to be what I'm calling a Kaya control deck. This was from a user online that goes by the name of Squig, and it kind of plays like a domain control, sort of, but really goes a different direction. So let's take a look at what we got here. Now, looks like Squid was obviously making some concessions for the early aggro deck, so it has some Not On My Watch as well as Soul Partition, which is good because the creatures that would die and then deal damage to you, this just exiles them, so you don't have to worry about that. Then we have Up the Beanstalk, because we do have some expensive spells in the deck. Cease and Desist, can move some cards from the graveyard, which is good against the Reanimator decks if you want to keep them from getting things, but also can destroy artifacts and enchantments in a pinch if you need to. We have some Sunfall for extra removal, obviously. Some Overlords of the Hauntwood to make sure we have all of our different land types and mana to go with our Leyline binding. So not a surprise. And again, this is the part where I said it's kind of like a domain control deck, but not totally. We are playing some Overlord of the Mistmoors, and that's one way to spend that extra mana, but also just get you extra bodies. It's just good, right? There is a fun of, as we'll call it, the Breach the Multiverse, which we know this card's absurd and still really good, even though we're not seeing it as much on the ladder these days. And then 3 Kaya Intangible Slayer. This is actually pretty cool as the finishing card. It obviously can be removal. It can just drain your opponent to kind of end the games that way. So this list looks like it could probably do some stuff. Now, I think it was originally made for best of 3, but I think it will work in best of 1. So this is going to be an interesting one to try out and see how it goes. I think we could have some tough matchups, but we'll find out. As always, though, at the end of the video, if you want to get this list, it will have a link in the description below to take you over to Moxfield, who's a channel sponsor, and then you can just download this and give it a go yourself if you're a fan of Kaya. For now, though, let's go see if this Kaya control is the way to victory. All right, let's go. Play a Beanstalk, see if it hangs around for a bit. Okay, that's not bad. Hey, thanks for that. Yeah, not really much else to do here. The options kind of take care of themselves. And they're going to reanimate a Haughty Djinn. And then we're going to target it. Then they're going to counter it. Then we're going to target it again. It's probably how it's going to go. Probably don't need that. We have a lot of lands in hand. Sure. This is just making them spin counters. All it is. Yep. And then they'll counter this one. Nope, they didn't. Alright. They're digging for something. More pranksters? Founding of the Third Path. Alright. Ah, there you go. Now they'll get their Abhorrent Oculus. That's what they want. Yeah, sadly, we just have to pass. Don't really have anything going on with this hand. Pretty disappointing. And they still have a helping hand in the graveyard, right? Well, reconstruct. Yeah, recommission. Same thing. Same thing. Alright, I guess we gotta try. Don't expect it to resolve. Oh, it did, though. Interesting. A little bit of a surprise, honestly. I guess win the turn. Then they'll bounce it. Sure. I'm not mad at that. Let's go target the recommission, and there's only one Oculus in there. Let's go ahead and target this. Oh, target a player. Oh, to gain the life. I was like, wait a minute. I was like, why is it not counting those cards? All right, you have a haughty Djinn. Another beanstalk, huh? I don't know if we really need that, but it's whatever. Alright, let's activate one of these and get an attack in. Or at least attempt to. So they don't have any cheap counters in hand. Because they would have definitely put... Oh, well, they could have had the one that just makes you pay 2 mana, though. We did have 2 mana open. So it could be that. There's an Oculus, sure. Do we attempt this? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright, let's do this first. Just so I have a little more information. Did find another land, so that didn't suck. I guess I'm going to go with this. Okay, I was kind of hoping to find a ley line, so that's good. And then pass the turn? I'm a little suspicious because I haven't countered anything. Okay, there we go. Okay, so that worked out for the most part. 35 cards to 23 cards. Oh, it's another haughty Djinn. Did you find a counter? You did not. Yep, that'll do it. To be honest, if you asked me about a deck other creators made, there's a good chance I wouldn't know because I probably haven't seen them. Alright, I'm going to keep this. Let's see what we got. Shadowy Backstreet. Sure, that could stay up there, I guess. Like, just taking it to make sure we have the land. Okay. This is the matchup I thought this deck would have trouble with. Hey, thanks. Alright, we're going to go here. Yeah, because honestly... Like, our removal doesn't do much in this fight, so it's just kind of like... Probably end up using, like, Cease and Desist to just destroy all artifacts and enchantments. Probably going to be, like, our best bet, but... We shall see. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, I really don't need that. Alright. I mean, we could always get, like, a, Oh. Yeah. This is going to get bad real fast. We drew a lot of lands here, too. That is not good. Another beanstalk. Okay. I guess... Not sure what I'm even hoping to draw here. There's a Cease and Desist. But I gotta get to 6. and not be dead. But here's the thing. We do have a Sunfall, right? So we can Sunfall and then Cease and Desist and then go from there. So it's not the worst thing. Though they will have like 7 cards in hand or whatever when that happens. But one thing at a time. All right, we're not going to solve all the problems at once. We can just attack them one at a time. All right. Now our hand's going to be overloaded. 2, 4, 5, 6, 7. I guess not on my watch is what we want to get rid of here. All right, what do we got going on? Okay, that wasn't too bad. Destroy. Hold on. I guess it might as well be artifacts and enchantments. I mean, we lose our 4/4 as opposed to them getting to keep a thing that just lets them get a token. It's probably worth it. I mean, the thing is, they could just crack theirs anyway and still get the same effects. They would just get 2 extra cards here, so... Yeah, I'm just going to destroy enchantments. Oh, it destroys all artifacts and enchantments. What am I talking about? I don't even get to choose. Alright, we got another Cease and Desist. That's good. Hey, new follower. Thanks. I mean, this is kind of silly because we both have just giant piles of cards in hand right now, but sure. Yep, Caretaker's Talent, copy one of them. Overlord Mistmoors, yep. Oh, that's not helping. Well, what's our other option here? We're only at 8. I hate having to waste these on those, but I don't think we have a choice. I mean, I guess we could play our own Overlord. And that's something. Oh, they don't have to do that. They can just level up and then just pump their things. Yeah, alright. GG's. We're dead. This is the matchup I thought we were going to have a hard time with anyway. So I'm not really surprised by that. This hand, not great. No green. We'll keep this. And hope is what we're going to do. There's a lot of hope in this hand. Alright. Opponent's ready. Well, they were ready to play a land, at least. See, this is what I was saying. I've been having a lot of opponents that are just like, in the early turns, it's taking the whole turn, which is kind of a surprise. I don't know what's going on, but it's been very common lately. Alright, so that's going to get pumped up and attack. Sounds good. And then I think I'm just going to go ahead and get rid of this now. Then they can spend their whole turn replaying it. That's fine. No, it's not even Salt Rope. I mean, it's just people just taking very long turns, like through the first 3 turns, which I find very interesting. Yep, it's back. I was hoping to get a little something else there, but did not work out. Another Soul Partition. I guess that can stay. I'll just draw it here. More followers, thank you. So I think what we're going to try for here is during their instep soul partition, they'll probably protect something. And then Sunfall, hopefully on the following turn, to get all the things. Oh, well, never mind. We don't even have to do that. Well, that changes things quite a bit. Also because we didn't draw land, so I don't know. Alright, things to think about. We have 3 removal cards, even if we don't get to Sunfall. Alright. Obviously, they'll protect this. If they have the ability to. They do not. Alright, that works. What is that thing? Alright, they're just going ham here. And now it has... Oh, that sucks. Alright, I guess I'll get rid of this. Well done, opponent. Well, I guess I'll do what I can do. Draw a card here. I guess I'll take another Leyline. Why not? Heartfire Hero, sure. Man, that was supposed to be an untapped land. What do I want to get rid of here? Like, I'm going to pass. Because really, I don't want to get rid of anything, right? We want to just Sunfall and get rid of both of those. And going to 4 is fine. They don't really play haste creatures in that deck. They know, though, that we play stuff like Not On My Watch, but this is fine. Now we Sunfall. Get us a 2/2, get us a card. And we should be okay from here. No, we're not playing Atraxa in this deck. Okay. I think we're in pretty good shape now. Just play this straight up. Oh, thanks for tapping the way you want to, Arena. Couldn't leave me a white mana open, though. It's alright. Let's go attack. Can I just cast this? Yeah, I can. Alright, that should do it. Yep, GG's. Alright, cool. This is interesting. Alright, guess I'll go get a forest? Alright. Though it's tempting... Yeah, I'll just go get a forest. Who am I kidding? And I'll just take a bunch of damage here. I'm probably going to take like 6 this next turn, but 'tis what it is. Nope. Just 2. Alright, I thought they might have played like Corpses of the Lost or something there. What are we looking to do? Probably just exiling this, actually. Don't think we need another one of those. Pass the turn. Because, like, if I play this next turn, then I can just leyline for 1, which is fine. Okay, and then we go to 16. Okay, so far, not terrible. Oh, I can't do... Oh, yeah, I can. Yeah, I can. Oh, damn it. I played the wrong thing. I deserve to die here. I'm just playing so badly today. I needed to play the forest so I could actually do this and then leave up the ley line, but whatever. This isn't going to be terrible. This is a fine secondary plan. Like, even if they kill my creatures and attack us for a little bit, it's not really going to matter. There's the Corpses of the Lost. I knew it was there somewhere. Sure, I'll block. Oh, that's a cute card to include. Good to know. Well. Well, I guess we just go ahead and just Sunfall? I'm at 9. I'm just trying to figure out, like, what this looks like. I mean, I can actually just Leyline and not on my watch, which is also reasonable. And then they just tutor the next turn. Meh, I'm just going to do this now. I mean, there's a chance there's just, like, hasty skeletons here that make my life terrible, but whatever. Yep. Oh, but what's cute is now they can't use this one because they'll still have a skeleton with a suspect on it, which is funny. Okay, then. So now I have a ley line and a Not on My Watch. It's like, yeah. Now we can sort of take our time with stuff. Just watching my mana to make sure I can't get wrecked here. And then do this for 3. You know what? I'm going to pass. Just so I can make sure I can turn this 2/2 into a creature, and I can use Not on My Watch if I feel like I need to. For just such a reason. Alright, we'll activate this. They may have a kill spell, they may not. Go to block. Another pump spell thingy. Whatever this thing was, the Whirling Strike. Alright, so Whirling Strike's going to make that a 6. Then I would take 4, and that would die. So I guess we just do this. So I go to 2. What's the play from here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then I'd be able to double Leyline? Alright, sure. Let's see what happens. Oh, Kaya. Nice of you to join the party, friend. And then I get another blocker. Alright, sure. Seems good enough. Hey, Razzle, how's it going? Unless they're playing burn spells, which they're usually not in those decks, we should be mostly okay. Though I could have leylined both of those, really. And then the opponent couldn't do anything this turn, which probably would have been the smartest play, actually. Just don't let them tutor for anything. Yeah, I probably should have done that, because they would have been on one card and then have to get past both of our creatures. Yeah, I kind of goofed up there, actually. I should have leylined both of the cases. Because then they just have 2 Corpse of the Losses that they can't return to their hand. And a just dead 4-2 they can't punch past our creatures. But we'll see what happens. They might go be looking for like a removal spell here, get rid of the Overlord of the Mistmoors. We block, they try to do something, we get rid of their creature. But we'll see. They have an Overlord with nothing to get back. They found Undead Sprinter. Okay. I think what we do is we get rid of those. Nice. Ooh, ooh. Yeah, that's fine. And Undead Sprinter does have haste, so we have to keep that in mind. We have 33 cards left. I do have to keep track of that with 2 beanstalks here. Let's go attacking with at least one of these. Okay, get 2 cards. Go to 5.
You're not safe from me.
In the turn, we'll just discard some lands. Considering how badly I played these early turns, I'm not too upset right now. All the way back from when I didn't play the Green Overlord. Not excited about it, but we'll keep it. Alright. Let's see how this goes. Alright. Okay, good news is we got 2 removal spells, which is really what you need in this particular fight. Downside is it means I'm not going to get to do any of my fun beanstalk whatever things, which makes me sad. Alright, rage up. You got it, friend. So yeah, we can't really get ahead is the problem at this very moment, because we have to play defensively here. Alright. 3 live cards left. Hopefully one is not Manifold Mouse. Alright, they're attacking. I mean, this is where you play a game of chicken, right? They're waiting for us to commit, blah, blah, blah. I'll do this. They'll play the thing that when it goes away, they get a 2-2 probably. Oh, they didn't have it. All right, cool. And they just have the fling guy? That'd be 6 damage. Oh, that's unfortunate. That's a little bit of extra life, which is nice. Okay. So we kept some pain off of us for a turn. And found a land. That's good. Alright. So the odds are we should have at least one turn here before we have to worry about anything. Alright. Cacophony Scamp. Nope, we're going to supersize the Scamp right now. No! That's not what we wanted to see. Well, dang it. Alright, let's go ahead and go with this first. In case we find another removal spell we can cast. Nope. Don't really need that here. Alright, pass a turn. I'm gonna have to hope that 14 life is a high enough number. Alright, them only having 2 cards is good. But we're going to get hit for probably at least 8 or so here. Alright, well that's not nearly as much. That's just 3. I'm good with that if they're good with it. They're thinking about flinging it. Alright, they're going to go for it. And I guess they're just figuring, put us down a little bit, go to 3. They play another creature. They get their 2/2. So, like, I see what they're doing. I mean, we're holding a Sunfall, so, you know, we're all good with that. Let's get rid of this and this. And we'll draw a card and gain some life. And a bonus removal spell. Love it. Oh, fantastic. And we got a ley line even if they find a haste creature. Couldn't have been any better. Yep. That's gonna do it. Let's go with this. Alright, that's cute. Guess we just go with this and attack. It's not the most aggressive thing, but hey, 2 damage is 2 damage. Let's do it. Yep. Bad top deck, that ley line. Man, so many lands that we don't need, but that's okay. Go attacking. In the turn. I mean, we're not at risk of anything here at 5 life and our hand being what it is. Yeah. We should be good to go. Alright, cool, cool. Can we even get away with keeping this? I mean, I guess so. Because if we get... Well, I mean, it has to be a green land, though, to take advantage of the Overlord. I don't know. We'll see. Maybe I'm supposed to mulligan this one. Because I feel like you kind of want at least 3 mana. Opponent? Actually, that's been a thing lately. I don't know if other people have been experiencing that. I've had several opponents that, like, pre-match will take all the way down to their end of their rope before they start the match. Or, like, others where, like what just happened, where, like, we'll be ready to go and then we're just sitting for, like, a minute. And I don't know why. I don't know what that's a result of. Alright, we'll pass. I'm giving up the option for Soul Partition so I can just use Overlord of the Mistmoors, or Overlord of the Hauntwoods, I should say. So it's unfortunate, but I kind of have to go get a forest here. as much as I would like to get a plains. Oh, well, that solves that problem for later anyway, so that's cool. Let's get some lands. Playing the ramp game. And they have white mana for a Liliana.
Enough with the mysteries.
I think I'm just going to discard the cease and desist. Have a feeling it doesn't do too much here. Boom, boom, boom. Hello, Shay and Twig. Welcome to the chat. Opponent. I assume you're just going to +1 Liliana. Oh, maybe they like their hand and they don't want a +1. Okay, so they are going to make us discard.
Drop it.
Maybe. This might be one of those games that goes long, even though not a lot of things are happening, because the opponent's a little bit slower. Alpha, I did that way in the beginning. Lots of people do it. That's not taking a note from anybody. I only play best of one for content. Oh, no! Oh, they're doing the Reanimator thing, and oh, that sucks. Oh, and I discarded the cease and desist. How brutal. I may have to be punished for my crimes. Oh, that's so sad. Well. Oh, man, that hurts me inside. Crap. I mean, okay, I guess I could still soul partition it, and I could just sacrifice some things, so it's not like the end of the world. And then I could breach the multiverse, I guess. So that's fine. That's funny. I could soul partition the Knucklehead. That'd be funny.
Off you go.
This is interesting, because I don't know how I want to use this soul partition. Because they could just as well just reanimate it next turn, and then I'd be costing myself an option. But if it's in the graveyard, there's a chance I can get it. So I would rather do that. And force them to find something else. That's not a bad option to have either. I mean, that being said, if they have a land, they get to do it anyway. Oh, but they don't. Alright.
I'm tired of your secrets.
Oh, I forgot. I forgot to account for the discard option there. That's tough. Okay. Yeah, I misplayed this game a couple different ways. I feel like they... Well, let's see if they have the Reanimator spell here. If they do, then it just doesn't matter. Okay, they don't. At least not yet. They might have it here. Alright, let's draw an untap land. Nope, they did have it. Alright. Well, let's see if we get one. Oh, because that exiles everything. I don't even get it. Alright, go to our graveyard. We get these. Sure. That's funny how that works. It's alright. Let's see what happens. I misplayed this every which way. I should just die. I don't know what they're doing here. I mean, they could also just... breach the multiverse again. All right, opponent's taking too long. I already played terrible. They should win this one. Doesn't matter. We're moving on. We'll keep this. To be goated, you got to be around long enough to prove your worth and stand up against all-time greats. I think by the time we get to the end of Standard, hell, maybe even in just a few months, we'll see that the Overlords are goated. I think that's a real statement. And there's a bat. Take your pick on what you want to get, friend. He took the Sunfall. That works for me. So now we have Leyline available. I mean, they could also have another bat, but then that means the bats are probably never attacking, which isn't the worst thing. The one time the bat could attack, though, while we were tapped out, they chose not to. All right. I don't need to do anything if you're not doing anything. Shieldred? Yeah, I would say Shieldred's in the GOAT category. One of the best 4-mana black creatures probably ever. I don't think that's arguable. Alright, so the opponent obviously is either holding really expensive spells, 5+, or a bunch of removal at this point. I guess we'll go here. Come on, White Overlord. Hey, I summoned it to the top. I love when that happens. All right. I mean, Cut Down has a target now, but ah well. I'm sure their hard removal they want to save for Overlords. Is Mono Red still dominating Standard? I don't think Mono Red's dominating Standard. I don't think it has been. It's around, but I wouldn't call it dominant. Shieldred, sure. I mean, do I just get rid of Shieldred with Soul Partition here? Or do... Yeah, it's probably fine. Whatever. Because, I mean, obviously they're going to spend whatever removal they have. Does it matter if I attack here or not? I mean, you give me back the Sunfall. Sure. I mean, I assume they're going to use their removal to kill the Overlord. So then they're not going to play Shieldred this turn, unless they have a second Shieldred. Yep, exactly. I would expect nothing less. Yeah, you got your little 1/1, friend. Just attacking. End the turn. A Deep Cavern Bats. If I Leyline, I force their hand. But they're going to take the Leyline anyway. So I might as well not take extra damage this turn. They wouldn't attack anyway, I guess, with that. But whatever. I mean, you're just back to taking Sunfall, I imagine. Yep. Alright. Get a poison. Oh, I get... okay. I don't know what they were trying to do, but sure. Come on, deck. I just want something good. That qualifies. Yeah, I'm just going to play it straight up. They have to deal with both overlords or whatever here, so that's fine. And then in step, we get the other overlord. I'm going to not attack just in case. I mean, if you have 2 kill spells, then you just have 2 kill spells, whatever. Alright, she gone. Could just be where they replay Shieldred, and I'm going to definitely take damage drawing cards. Cease and desist is totally fine in here. Because we mostly just want the cease half. For reanimator decks and such at instant speed. Okay. Sure. I'll take the damage. Nice. And then we'll go ahead and do this, which gives us another card. Oh, and a ley line for the Shieldred that'll show up. Excellent. End the turn. You got it. I think it's okay to take that too. It's totally worth it. Activate this bad boy. Don't need another Not on My Watch right now. I'm going to go ahead and do this now in case I find something good. Oh, well, that's really good, actually. Can't cast it yet. I gotta wait till next turn because I'm one short. 2, 4, 6. No, wait. 2, 4. Can I not cast it? I can cast it. I have 7. Yep, that'll do it. Alright. Taking a look at it overall, see what Squig did with this thing. Honestly, it kind of did what you wanted it to do. Truthfully. I mean, I'm kind of looking and going like, how much would I change? But not a lot. And I don't think there's a lot of wiggle room, I think is the other thing. Right? You have your beanstalk, kind of gets fueled by everything else. The one breach was fine. You draw enough cards that you don't really want more than one. And if you do get one, it's like, all right, cool. You know, right? That's usually going to end it whenever you cast it. So that's fine. The Soul Partitions and Not on My Watch are great. Obviously against the mono red decks, you don't take the extra damage when the creatures die. You can also respond with the Soul Partition if they try to fling something, which is pretty good. But overall, it was pretty solid. Pretty solid. I wouldn't say that there's too much black in the mana base because all of these produce green or white. There's only one swamp. Everything else gets you green or white anyway, which you need for all other spells. And you want to make sure you have double black for Kaya more than anything else, because Kaya is actually important. But I wouldn't switch too many of the other lands. I think it's fine. Between Fable and the Overlord of the Hauntwoods, we rarely ever had mana issues. We were able to do everything we needed to do when we needed to do it. And that's all that really matters. Could you cut some and change something else? Like, you could. I wouldn't really worry about it that much, though. Yeah, I think this is one that mostly just gets to stay as it is. I mean, good job, Squig. Like, it was a pretty cool list. And you're kind of getting to play the benefits of Domain without playing the boring, drawn out Domain deck games, right? Like, you just go into Overlords and whatever and get the job done, or you stick a Breach. Or if everything's clear, then you just play Kaya and just like end the game in a couple turns. So yeah, good stuff overall. But you got 4 Not On My Watch, 4 Soul Partition, 4 Up the Beanstalk, 3 Cease and Desist, 4 Sunfall, 4 Overlord of the Hauntwoods, 4 Leyline Binding, 3 Overlord of the Mistmoors, 1 Breach the Multiverse, 3 Kaya, Intangible Slayer. Lands, we have 4 Plains of Swamp, 5 Forest, 1 Concealed Courtyard, 4 Shadowy Backstreet, 1 Blooming Marsh, 3 Underground Mortuary, 4 Hushwood Verge, and 3 Fabled Passage. But yeah, this was actually pretty sweet. I think if you're into this or you've been looking for a spot to play Kaya in or whatever, this could be a list for you. But overall, I dig it. But like always, there's a bunch of videos because there's a bunch of stuff in Standard. You should check out something else because whatever you're looking for, there is something out there to be played in Standard. That much I promise you. Probably the best Standard's been in a long time. That's all I have for you for now. We'll see you next time.